Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be talking about some exciting news. We actually have some exciting news regarding Skylanders, regarding lightseers, regarding Toys to Life genre in general, and just regarding toys in general, and business in general. Just some exciting news. If you haven't heard, obviously, tell by the title, Toys R Us has canceled their bankruptcy, auction, and set the brand for revival, as the title of this Polygon article says. Which, by the way, we're going to read through here in just a minute. So that's what this video is going to be. I'm going to read through this article with you, and then give sort of my thoughts on it, and how I think it's going to affect sales, how it's going to affect the toys to life genre, how it relates to Skylanders, as quick and as straightforward as I possibly can. So let's get into that. Let's read this fantastic article. Got some great Forza Horizon ads here, but yes, as you can see, great title. Toys R Us bankruptcy auction canceled, brand set for revival. The IP was simply too valuable to give up. Nice little stock image. Toys R Us will live to see another day as its controlling lenders choose to pull out of the bankruptcy auction. Wall Street Journal reports that Toys R Us controlling lenders intend to revive the business behind the Toys R Us and Babies R Us brand names. The goal is to create new domestic retail operating businesses while maintaining its license of certain products worldwide. According to blah 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 blah, company's lenders decided to reverse the order after speaking to controlling parties and decided the brand was too valuable to give up. U.S. representatives first announced the company was filed for bankruptcy production September 2017, so about a year ago is when they filed for bankruptcy. And I think it was like June or so, maybe July, they closed their last store. So not that long ago. It took 7-8 months for them to, or more than that, took like 10 months for them to close it all down. But they first filed for bankruptcy in September of last year. Blah 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 blah. Since then, closed all 735 remaining stores in the United States and ended sales on its website. Now, this is an interesting stat. I didn't believe this. Reported that the absence of Toys R Us has left an $11 billion hole in the industry. $11 billion. How'd they go bankrupt? What? As the end of this fantastic, thorough Polygon article. This is true. Many other people have been reporting this. Many other news articles have been reporting this. We have, what else do we have here? We have the Daily News US. We have 6ABC, Action News. We have the Wall Street Journal, LA Times, IGN. Everybody. Planning revival, bankruptcy auction canceled. This is exciting. This is good news. Obviously, as of now, this was revealed about 5 hours ago, I'd say. We do not know much. Nothing is confirmed. I mean, it's not confirmed that they're going to... I want to say one of the key points of this article that I've pulled out is they intend to revive the business behind the Toys R Us and Babies R Us brand names. Goals to create new domestic retail operating businesses. So that means that although they're canceling Toys R Us bankruptcy, it doesn't necessarily mean that the stores that they will be opening, the brand that they'll be reviving, it doesn't mean the stores will be Toys R Us. They're reviving the business behind those brand names, but creating new domestic retail operating businesses. They're creating new stores. New what's the word? New categories. So again, doesn't mean Toys R Us will be one of the stores that they reopen. It doesn't mean Toys R Us won't be one of the stores that they reopen. But it probably means, obviously means that something is coming, and that something is everything right now in October 2018 for Skylanders fans, because boy, is it a rough time. It's been 2 years now since the last game came out. There's been no word on any new console game. Seems like Activision has sort of given up on the series, on the franchise. So this is what we needed, because this actually increases the chances. I don't want to say it guarantees a Skylanders 7, because it doesn't, but it definitely increases the chance. I mean, it can't hurt the chances, right? I don't think the chances could get any worse than they have been. So this definitely is an increase in likelihood, even though it's a very slim increase. It's something, and that's all that matters. Now, obviously, I mean, they filed for bankruptcy last September. It took them till about July, mid-July, I want to say, to close down all their stores. So if they're just revealing that they're reviving the brand in, well, the first week of October of this year, I don't expect it to be anywhere close to being revived until at least 12 months into the future, at least this time next year. Just because it takes a long time. Like, that stuff takes a long time. They have to buy out new locations, because all the locations of their previous stores, as it says, they sold them to other places. I know mine personally is turned into, well, for right now it's turned into a Halloween store. What's called Spirit Halloween, whatever it's called, Halloween City. One of those things. It's like the seasonal stores that always come up once a year, but it's also turned into a Toy City. It's like half Halloween City, half Toy City. The Toy City hasn't opened yet, but from what I've seen, it's more like a cheap off-brand Toys R Us that sells like kids' toys, baby toys, whatever, so I don't expect much out of that. I don't know what other people's have turned into, but that's personally what mine has turned into, so not much. I don't know how much they'd have to pay to buy that location back, or if they just build a new location or rent out a new location. But they have to do that. They have to hire a bunch more employees. They have to reacquire all their stock and everything. So it takes time. It takes time. Something like that doesn't happen overnight. So it'll take time. So it doesn't increase chances of a Skylanders 7 happening next year, because as I said, the revival will still be nowhere close to finished next year. But in the future, I mean in the years to come, it definitely increases the chances, because Toys R Us is like, once Toys R Us shut down, just Skylanders, done. Dimensions, done. Lightseekers. When's the last time you've heard of Lightseekers, right? This is good for Lightseekers, though, because Toys R Us is the only retail store that they actually sold their figures in. This is the only store that they sold their figures on the shelf, and that you could actually walk into a store and buy these things off of the shelf. They only sell Lightseekers products on Toys R Us and Amazon, and one of those has shut down. So for the past 6 months, it's just been Amazon, and they have not been doing well. I mean, I haven't been keeping up with them, but I can't imagine they're doing good. So this is good news for them as well. Bringing back their only retail store can't hurt. So this is good in general. Good in general. Only good things can happen out of it, right? So if you're a Skylanders fan and you've been wanting news, you've just been wanting something to smile about, to have hope about, here you go. This is hope. It's a sliver, just a little sliver, but it's there, and that's all that matters. And enjoy it, because who knows when we'll get something this exciting again. I know I don't sound excited. It's late. I'm tired, and I've been playing for a while video games. I've been talking for I've been screaming for 2 hours, so my voice hurts. But I am excited. I'm very excited. But yeah, that's all I got. I'm interested in your guys' thoughts, so let me know in the comments below what you think of this whole thing. Are you happy? Are you sad? I don't know why you'd be sad, but let me know. Do you think it increases the chances of there being a Skylanders 7? If so, why? If not, why not? I'm like your English teacher. Please write a 6-paragraph essay. State 3 facts why you think so, or 3 facts why you think not. For real though, just start a conversation down there. I'll hop in the conversation as well. I'll reply to all your comments. I read them all, I reply to them all, I heart them all. So, comment. It's free. It takes like 10 seconds. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you have, a rating would be super duper very much appreciated. Other than that, if you're new around here, consider subscribing. I do updates like this occasionally when I feel that it is necessary or that it is useful information. I also do gameplays and vlogs and things like that. Just a bunch of random weird stuff that is usually pretty bad. So if you're interested in bad quality content, you found the right place. Click subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.